Daddy, Daddy, there's a mouse in the house. A basically true story by Charles A. Santa, delightfully illustrated by David Hill. Daddy, Daddy, there's a mouse in the house. It was mid-October, and fall was in the air. Inside the big colonial house, Mama was sitting cozy on the big white couch in the family room, reading the day's mail, and Papa had just leaned back in his soft lounge chair, the daily newspaper in his hand. Tom and Maggie, Mama and Papa's son John, 5-year-old twins, were down on the dark red Persian rug, chattering and giggling, playing Go Fish. In front of them, a bright, warm fire crackled in the wide stone fireplace, while the many, many pictures of Mama and Papa's children and grandchildren smiled down on them from all around the comfy room. Suddenly, Mama spied a tiny ball of fur darting across the room. "A mouse!" she cried, dropping the mail to the floor. "See there!" she said as the little creature raced behind a planter and into the corner of the room. Up jumped Tom and Maggie, wide-eyed and screeching with glee. "Where?" "Oh, here he comes again," Mama shouted, pulling up her legs as the mouse ran out from behind the planter, across the rug and toward the couch. By now, Papa was on his way to the back hall closet to get a broom. He quickly returned to the family room and opened the door to the deck overlooking the lake. "Let me know when he's coming," Papa said. "I'll sweep him out." "There he goes! Don't hurt him!" cried Maggie. Swish, swish went the broom. "I missed him," Papa sighed. "There he goes again," Tom piped. Swish, swish, swish. No luck. Then about 10 more tries without success. "This little guy is toying with us," said Papa. "It's getting late. We can't keep this up all night. I'll just set a trap for him so that as soon as your daddy comes for you kids, Mama and I can head up to bed." "Don't hurt him," moaned Maggie. "I won't," Papa promised. "The trap that I'll make will just be a little box with a door that will let him go in but won't let him get out. We'll catch him tonight and let him go in the morning." Papa found a little box in the closet, and as Tom and Maggie looked intently on, he fixed it so that the mouse could go in but couldn't come back out. Then he went to the kitchen to get some Swiss cheese. "My favorite," Papa said as he took a little bite before placing it in the box. "He's going to like this." Back in the family room, Papa placed the box under the couch. He had no sooner done so than John was at the door for the children. Tom and Maggie, both talking excitedly at once, said, "Daddy, Daddy, there's a mouse at the house." Between Papa and the excited children, John finally heard what had happened. John asked, "Have you had fun here with Mama and Papa?" "Oh, yes, yes," came the answer. "Now you better get your coats on. Your mom's going to be upset if you stay out any longer." After many hugs and bye-byes, John, with his fun-loving, frolicsome children, left for home. Papa reluctantly closed the door after them. Then Papa closed the glass doors on the fireplace, where the fire was now sputtering and dying out, turned out the lights, and with Mama by the hand, headed up the stairs for bed. Now upstairs and prepared for bed, Mama was just sliding under the covers when she shrieked, "The mouse!" Papa looked just in time to see the mouse scurry under the bed. "He followed us all the way upstairs," Papa said. "He wants to be with us. He's so friendly. I'm going to give him a name. I'll call him Frenzy." Just then the mouse shot across the room and under the dresser. Papa knew that neither he nor Mama would get any sleep with a mouse in the bedroom, so he decided to try to catch Frenzy using a bath towel. He took a large towel from the bathroom closet and then waited patiently in front of the dresser. "There he goes." Papa spread the towel down onto Frenzy. but Frenzy scooted right out from under it. Papa shook his head. "I know," he said. "I'll get the vacuum cleaner." "Oh, don't do that," said Mama. "You'll hurt him." "Oh, no, not at all," Papa said. "He'll just slide down the vacuum hose and into the canister's filter bag. I can then release him outside." So down to the broom closet he went, returning to the bedroom with the canister vacuum and its long hose and tube attachment. Papa plugged in the vacuum, turned it on, and began trying to corner Frenzy. All the while, Frenzy continued to zip around the room, scooting from corner to corner, up and down the draperies, back and forth across the floor. "Now he's under the chest of drawers," Mama exclaimed. "He's performing for us," Papa said. "This is amazing. Any other mouse would have run and hid. He never would have followed us upstairs." Finally, tired and exhausted, crouched among the pictures atop the chest of drawers, Frenzy stopped to catch his breath. Staying absolutely still with his bright little eyes, he looked directly at Papa with a look that seemed to say, "I love you, Papa." Papa just melted, thinking to himself, "I love you too, Frenzy, but I can't leave you running loose in the house. You need to go back outside to be with your own family and friends." As he said this, Papa slowly, carefully brought the vacuum tube closer and closer to Frenzy until finally, swoosh, down the tube he went and into the canister's filter bag. What a thrilling ride he must have had, Papa said. And he imagined that if Frenzy could speak, he would say, "That was really fun, Papa. Let's do it again." "Did you get him?" Mama asked. "I believe that I did, but I'll know for sure when I get the canister outside to release him," Papa said. So down the stairs he went in his nightshirt, carrying the vacuum, with Mama in her nightgown close behind. At the back door, Mama said, handing Papa a large paper bag, "Put the filter bag in here before you open it. We need to make sure that he's not hurt." Papa opened the canister and took out the filter bag. Putting the filter bag inside the big paper bag that Mama had provided, he tore the filter bag open. Out came Frenzy, looking as chipper as ever, and quickly began running around inside the large paper bag. "Hallelujah!" Papa cried. "It worked. What a great idea, if I do say so myself. Now we can go back to bed. I believe that we've had enough excitement for one night." "Goodness," Mama said, "it's almost 12 o'clock. We better get some sleep." Papa left the paper bag with Frenzy inside out at the end of the drive. He was sure that Frenzy would be gone before sunup. He pictured Tom and Maggie anxiously begging their mom to take them back to Mama and Papa's as soon as they awake to find out what happened to Frenzy. Pleased that Frenzy was now outside and as frisky as ever, Papa ambled back to the house and out with Mama, up the stairs to their own peaceful bedroom and into their soft, comfy bed, looking forward to a good night's sleep. Getting into bed, Papa couldn't help thinking of Tom and Maggie and how excited and happy they will be to hear the end of the incredible story of Frenzy and how Mama and Papa carefully caught him and set him free. Dozing off, Papa wondered, was Frenzy God's way of testing us for kindness? The end.